the Word became flesh. What difference has that made in your life? It certainly utterly changed the lives of those first disciples. Listen to these words. When it was evening on that day, the first day of the week, and the doors of the house where the disciples had met were locked for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." I love that story, the image of those disciples frightened and huddled together. The great 17th century divine Lancelot Andrewes used the phrase, he said, they were drooping in a corner. Well, into that sad place, Jesus breaks through into the place and into their lives. The risen Lord comes into their midst. The Lion of the tribe of Judah breaks into their lives and bounds into their midst with joy and with hope and with peace. And that same Lion of Judah breaks into the locked places of our lives and our hearts. He breaks into our fears, into our sins, our despair, and stands in our midst and says to us, "Peace be with you." When Christ breaks into our lives, the risen Christ, nothing is out of bounds. Everything is open and ready to be transformed and transfigured by his risen life. And I think the challenge is for us to leave the locked places of our lives, the familiar and the comfortable, and to always be ready and open to embrace the new life that Christ is always hoping and longing for us. And so 2 questions today, perhaps. First of all, where are the locked places of your life? And secondly, when the Lion of Judah, Aslan, the risen Christ, bounds into your life and says, "Come, follow me," will you say yes?